Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. We are back on the free-to-play today and we have cleared another Faction Wars. Honestly, this one was a little bit easier than I expected, even though I do have some pretty strong champions for that faction. And the faction I'm talking about is the Sacred Order. As you can see over here behind me, it took me quite a little bit of time, 9 minutes and 40, and that is because I don't have like proper designated damage dealers properly built for that faction, all that. But the fun thing about this one was the fact that I actually managed to beat it by using one uncommon and one rare. Obviously those are, at least the uncommon is a pretty strong one, arguably the best uncommon in the game, and that's Armiger. And then when it comes to the rare, I actually used Mother Superior because, well, you know what, I had her, I built her, I booked her, and she has a pretty interesting kit, like nothing too crazy, but she does bring me some healing on the A3, she does bring some healing on the A2, and she can land decreased attack on the A1, so this could have been helpful. But honestly, I mostly used her because of this one, as I need a little bit of buffs for my Inquisitor Shamel. So let's have a quick look at the run. Honestly, I did not record the waves part because the wave was not much of an issue, as I managed to survive with all the healing, with the control that I had from Deacon, and with the Godseeker and Eerie. That, you know what, I'm not gonna lie, I did have strong epics for the run, and that was Deacon Armstrong, Godseeker and Eerie, and Inquisitor Shamel. So apart from Deacon Armstrong, that actually has masteries as well, everybody else is just built to level 40s, level 50s, whatever, and just have some decent gear on it. And the whole idea about this run was getting, obviously, to try to get everybody alive at the boss part. And even if I did not bring everybody alive at this part, as you can see, I could withstand a few hits. Even if somebody would have died, I had Godseeker to revive, but having the decreased defense from Deacon, having the healing and the revive from Godseeker and Eerie, having the healing from Mother Superior, and then the damage and turn meter control from Armiger made it so much easier. The thing with this faction war and this boss specifically is it's really tricky to deal with the side ads, especially the one on the right, which you see me focusing. The problem with that ad is the fact that he ignores defense, if I'm not mistaken, ignores defense, and he basically deals a ton of damage. So whenever he attacks on his own, or whenever the boss does the ally attack to attack with him, he can be a problem. If he one-shots my, like for example, if you one-shot your reviver, then that's it, you're screwed. If you have Godseeker, like, yeah, she can revive herself, but if somebody else dies that is further in the turn order apart from her, that person will get the revive on that first. So one way to play around with this one is to have your like whoever you want to be in the lead, like in my case it's Deacon Armstrong, to be the first one, and then the next one in line, make sure it's Godseeker and Eerie, because, you know, hopefully your lead is gonna survive that ally attack. And then if Godseeker does die, like I said, she can use that revive on that to revive herself, and then she can revive somebody else, she can do the healing and all that. And the most important thing, and the thing that I did over here, you're gonna see, I stopped targeting the side ad, because what I was gonna do is I was gonna wait for Armiger to just go and, watch this, just go and do the A2 and boom, block revive. As soon as that ad was ready, I could have maybe already put it on auto, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna continue to manual this. I'm gonna continue to focus the ad, and then I'm gonna do the same thing for the ad on the left hand side with Armiger that I did to the ad on the right hand side, and that is just block revive the ad. As soon as I do that, that's it, I won. I basically can put on auto, I have enough healing to keep myself alive, I have the revives, I have all that I need in order to finish this without having any issues, okay? So you're gonna see I wait again for Armiger, go with the A2, boom, block revive, and I put it on auto. So this is how you can deal with this one. Like, if you do not have somebody like a Godseeker, what you can do is you can try and bring some, what's it called, Guardian sets on your people, so that you can sustain yourself so that you don't get one shot. If you get one shot, obviously you're not gonna restart it, you're gonna need to start over. If you don't have Godseeker, maybe, I cannot think of other revivers in the team. I think there's Mistress of Hymns is one of them. So Godseeker, yeah, she's one of the best champions in the game, but if you don't have her, like I said, you can bring a Mistress of Hymns just to have for that revive. Make sure she's tanky, she doesn't die, and you should be good. But the way you would build her is you would build your reviver to have as much HP as possible. Not as much EHP, like HP and defense, but mostly the HP, because like I said, the side ad, this one on the right that we killed in Block Revive now, he ignores defense. So if he's gonna target your reviver, he could kill your reviver. Doesn't matter if you have like, I don't know, 5k defense. If your HP is low, he's gonna ignore it and you're gonna die. And honestly, the only ones that I guess, there's two people that I guess I could call mandatory in this team that helped it make it a lot easier, is the reviver itself, and then Armiger, because like I said, as soon as you use Armiger to block revive the ads, you should be fine. If you have enough revive, if you have enough healings, lifesteal, survivability, you should be okay. Having Deacon in the team obviously helped me a ton as well, because he does bring more turn meter control, he brings AoE decreased defense, he brings the leech, which helps us heal back up in case we lose damage. But yeah, this was pretty fun. And honestly, like I said, this was a little bit easier than I expected. I did expect this to be a little bit harder because, as I mentioned, I only have Deacon that's actually with masteries. Everybody else is just booked and at the level 50s or 60s. So this one just slowly went pretty easy, and we got to the point where, boom, I think I even block revived them. Yep, I even block revived the boss. And that was it. It took a long time, but it was pretty easy. This was the first try. Just auto the waves, and on the first try I managed to beat it. So let's have a quick look at the builds that I have on these people. Okay, so the builds that I have are not going to be anything too impressive. The only one that is extremely amazing, and I do recommend it for you if you have a Deacon, is to get yourself the Deacon to be in a stun set. Because he comes back to the A2 basically every other turn, you have a high chance of landing those stuns out there and controlling specifically the waves, maybe even the ads once you get to the boss part. So he's in a stun set with perception, he has overkill accuracy, but he has decent speed and then some survivability. You basically want to have around 200 accuracy, that's all that you need for Faction Wars. And then I would say just pump out as much speed as you can in a stun set for him to make him go as often as possible to, like I said, put that decreased defense and land those stuns. He's obviously fully booked, and I do have masteries like I mentioned, War Master and all the good stuff for him, because I used him before in my clan boss team, I used him in some other dungeon teams. So yeah, you're not gonna regret buying masteries or farming masteries for a Deacon Armstrong, because he's gonna help you for Dark Fae, he can help you in Arena, he's an amazing champion overall. Heck, you might even be using him for your clan boss team, but you might just want to swap him in a stun set for the Faction Wars, or his normal build for the clan boss could work in Faction Wars. Doesn't have to be stun specifically, it just helps you a ton. Then I've got Seeker and Niri, no masteries, she is almost fully booked. I have a Guardian set, because this Guardian is gonna help soak up some damage from everybody else, and is gonna give herself some healing of 10% every time she takes a turn. If your reviver, which like I said, it can be Godseeker, it can be Mistress of Hymns, or if there's any other reviver, I cannot think at the top of my head, but you maybe don't want to go with Guardian in case they're gonna be too squishy. You could always go with a regeneration set and make them be survivable. She's not too fast, she has some accuracy because I wanted her to remove some of those buffs with the A2, and then she's survivable. Then I have Inquisitor Shmuel, basically he's in a lifesteal with speed. He's not booked because I don't really care about his books, just gives him more damage. Could help, but I was not desperate to book him. And no mastery, just farmed one mastery because I had the mission. And then he's running almost 200 speed, some damage with attack and crit damage, no accuracy, no survivability. So I just built him a 6-star to have a little bit of damage, and he's eventually going to be good for Hydra. Then I have Mother Superior, the red in this team. She's fully booked on the A2 and the A3. The A1 don't really care about extra damage. No masteries. I built her in a Relentless set because I wanted her to get extra turns. You don't have to do Relentless. She could be a Guardian build, okay? So maybe instead of having your Reviver to be in Guardian, you can build your Mother Superior in a Guardian, or she could be in a Reflex to come back to the A2 or A3, or Regen, like any other support that support set that you want to get on her to try and get her. Honestly, you would want faster if you can. I just said 179, it's Relentless, it's pretty fine. She did the job as you saw. and then the man of the match, which is honestly the MVP in my opinion, maybe after Deacon, but he was definitely the MVP of the fight because of his block revive. I have him in random sets, accuracy and perception, because you want to have over 200 accuracy on him, and you want to have over 100% crit rate, and then pump out some damage, give him some decent speed, and he should be doing just fine. The reason why I say you want accuracy on him is and crit rate is because this A1 decreases turn meter. I mean, you might already know that, but just in case you did not know, decreasing the turn meter requires accuracy, okay? So you need that to land the decreased turn meter, and you need to crit to obviously land the decreased turn meter as well. And I do have him fully booked because you know what? I just kept getting copies of him, so I just booked him with other copies. No masteries, he's level 40, but he's a 5-star. Again, as you can see, not max gear and all that. So this was one, like I said, Sacred Order was one of the easier ones from the faction wars that I've done, but this could give you an idea, you know, this could show you the fact that if you have an army guard, if you have some rares like a Mother Superior that have some interesting kits that can help you out, use them. Like, honestly, looking at the way that it worked now, I think I could have even had Mother Superior at level 40 as a 4-star, and that would have been plenty. But I think I just was a little bit scared on lower stages, and I said, you know what, let me just 5-star her as well and go from there. But yeah, Sacred Order Faction Wars 21 is done. That's number 8 that I've done. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's number 8 down. I still have 7, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 more to go, and I'm expecting to finish this by, I don't know, maybe in about a month, but some of these are a little bit tricky. Like the Undead Hordes is a bit tricky because the lack of revivers, or like the reviver to have, I might need to 6-star him. Demon Spawn, I got myself the solution for it because I was lacking the damage, but I recently pulled, if you've seen my Sharple video, I recently pulled a Magnar, so after 5/6-starring Magnar, I think Demon Spawn should be pretty easy. Then for the Skinwalkers, I'm just gonna wait for the Emic fusion. As soon as I have Emic, that's done. For Dark Elves, well, for Dark Elves, here's my solution. I have Mithrala ready to go. I'm gonna pop her during the Champion Chase this weekend, and then I'm gonna book her next week for the CVC. The only one that I'm scared of is Shadowkin. I'm not gonna lie. Shadowkin seemed so difficult, even though I had good epics, lots of epics in there, all 40s and 50s. I might just need to 6-star more champions in order to deal with this. But my progress is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. And like I said, I'm hoping to finish this in about a month. I want to finish this maybe by the time I get Grush, but before that, I want to finish it before I get V6. That's my goal, to be able to get Lydia before I hit 9 months. But anyway, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. I hope you do enjoy this journey, and I hope these videos of me dealing with the faction wars help you out, because this is one of the things that lots of people say that they struggle with, but at the same time doesn't get the best views. So I'm just trying to, you know, video record my journey on these faction wars to have available for people. You know, I could show people in the future, these are some options, or these are the teams that I used, can give you some ideas to beat faction wars yourself, to get Lydia, because honestly, having Lydia and Mistral on one account, those ones together are game changers, and they could easily be put in every single dungeon team and Doom Tower team and overall PvE team in the game, and that's gonna make most content easier for you. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye, guys.